Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. Few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Defending of the desperate variety. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's done it!
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Alexander-Arnold. Now a chance to break. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking... It's a goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Albacete grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Plays it over to the other flank. That looks a good ball. It's a brilliant interception. And he heaves it forward. Good ball, it's found its target. Goes for goal! And he's done it!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Looking for space out wide. Cuts it out. We hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Tries to dink it in. A real chance to break. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Over to the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great leap! And the follow-up. And it's hoisted clear. Gets it, and now what? Goes down, but nothing given. That is as far as they're going to go. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes gets up, he's gone for it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That's not going to make it. De Ligt gets into a dangerous position. Bruno, he's gone for it! And that would have won it.
Bruno Fernandes really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Hits one! It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Goes for goal! Nicely worked.
They use the 1-2 to great effect in working their way.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern or the strengths of the other. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. Ball's out on the left now. Looking for space out wide. Goes for goal! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Cadiz are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Back into the middle. Malaga yet to have a shot on target. And it's played forward. Valverde. Is there any support? He might not need it. Gets it into the mid. Hurls himself at it! Brave effort, total commitment.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift.
Across the field it goes. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Fired in. Knocks it away. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. To review the first half.
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Has a pop! It's bounced out! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
It's one! And the ball... They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Tries to locate someone up front. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Hit into them, massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Two changes being made right now. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gorgeous control there. Played back in. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Keeper sends it forward. Tries to switch the play. What an adventurous run from a defender. Cleared away. And time is up. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
To switch the play. Forward it goes. Thiago. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it forward quickly. And a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Keeps everyone guessing. Looks to clip it forward. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's gone for it! He's delivered all right!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Numancia take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Goes for the cross. Knocks it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Pings it out wide. Beautifully done. Shooting chance!
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And he's surging through. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, they're keeping...
And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Thiago. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thiago. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. It's a loose ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. There's the whistle, and here we go. Marquinhos. Well, that's where he wants it. Battles to win it back. Mbappe. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Mbappe. No goals as yet. Could be... Mbappe! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Played towards the front men. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Back into the middle. Mbappe. Now the cross. You can get that clear. Mbappe! And the keeper barely had to move.
Mbappe weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
And that's sprayed out wide. Oh, sweet feet. It's come loose. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's played forward. Messi. Now a chance to break. It's being played forward. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Tries to locate someone up front. And he's there to clear it. That's been one straight back, goes long. He's got it on the right now, what's on? He's got the ball glued to his feet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hoists it forward.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Toni Kroos. They are right into last chance territory. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Lyon are suffering right now from a consistency they could well do without. Rather unwelcomely, they are consistently winless.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
There's the whistle. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Almeria are still winless after the first quarter of the season. It is quite incredible.
Well, it is absolutely incredible, and they've tried pretty much everything to rectify the problem and can't. So I think some of that transfer kitty has got to be spent.
Ball's out on the left now. A really good feat. Towering header! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Just brushed off the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's a corner kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Now the counter. Plays it out to the flank. He's picked him out. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Let's put it on the right now. What's on? There's the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone for a throw-in. Pings it out wide. Goes for it! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action is back on the way.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
It'll be a throw-in. Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Some good stubborn defending there.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Whipped in. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Plays it over to the other flank. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Played it short. Great leap! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! It's a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now, a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Keeps everyone guessing. Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Almeria with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Clears it out of harm's way. Has a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that will be the final act. Almeria are beaten. It is not the result they needed.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Caught in the haze of the moon and the break of the light. I know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here, Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Miranda de Ebro have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
We have already started here. Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Hoists it forward. Decent looking ball. Going for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. He's got it, tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Miranda de Ebro break the deadlock.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
That's not going to make it. He's had a shot! And he's there to clear it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a throw in. Looks to clip it forward. Looking for a decent ball in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's anyone's ball. Oh, shooting chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken short. He's looking to get there first. Gets up to head it! And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but that has still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So, views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Miranda de Ebro come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Goes for goal! Taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And it's played forward, and it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. It's being played forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it upfield. Tries to get it forward quickly. Look, has a pop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. Crosses into the area. Is there a shot at goal? Fence has got rid of that. Plays it over to the other flank. Chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tries to locate someone up front. needs to get it forward quickly. He's spotted the run and played him through. And a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out. Head, but couldn't steer it in. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Plays it out to the flank, played back in. Las Palmas could have here their final chance. Away from immediate danger. And there goes the final whistle. Miranda de Ebro, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon.
was. But we can't stop or follow nobody, and there's no surprise.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And the counter is on. Griezmann. He's had a shot! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Alcorcon take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Hoists it forward. Drives it towards the front. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Plays it over to the other flank. Through to the goalkeeper. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Goes direct to the front line. Tries to get it forward quickly. There's the through ball. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
They've played it short. It's a good-looking cross. Looking to hit the front line. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. A truly disappointing defeat. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. And we have whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone direct. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. There is the breakthrough. Oh, that is a bit special. La Coruña have an early lead. Good start. Receives it from behind. Looking for a decent ball in. Victor Mollejo. Battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Shibasaki tries lifting it over. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Gets it back. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Cuts it out. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
La Coruña leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Shibasaki. Shibasaki spreads it towards the left. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the crowd aren't happy,
They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Danger averted for now.
This is good ball retention and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Rapidly approaching the end. And that's been won straight back. Looks to clip it forward. So there's going to be another change here.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more comfortable margin.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And we're underway. Oviedo are still winless after the first quarter of the season. It is quite incredible.
Well, it is absolutely incredible, and they've tried pretty much everything to rectify the problem and can't. So I think some of that transfer kitty has got to be spent.
Di Maria. He's there to receive it. It's Modric! Oh, bang on target. Girona get it back again. Crosses it in. And he just whacks it away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hoists it forward. Oviedo still to register a shot on target. Looks to dink one in. Di Maria. And it's played forward.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Di Maria. Di Maria! That's a great exchange.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Into the box, up to meet it! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Just brushed off the ball there. And a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And there's a long ball. Here's the delivery. And that's been levered clear. Gets it back. Here comes another cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Just about up to the hour now. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Di Maria. Di Maria drives it forward. Out to the right, played back in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
to the flank. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Girona are closing in now on yet another game without scoring.
Shot a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ooh.